another interesting episode for all of you. Which just made me record this episode for all of you. Today I was experiencing a mix of energy, highs and lows, which we all go through once we come back after a hectic travel. So I am experiencing that at the moment. But before that, I would like to ask all of you, are you familiar with the greetings card which we used to give to people on their special days? I'm sure most of you might be aware of that. So today something exciting happened. I came across a greeting card which was given to my mom and dad when I was born. Yes, it is 30 years back. Can you imagine? And after 30 years, I have came across that card which says, "Congratulations on arrival of your baby doll," which says, "Congratulations on arrival of your daughter. How special it is," and yara yara yara. All these beautiful kind words were written in that card. You know what? This was given to my parents from one of his friend who stays in London. Yes, he has sent them 30 years back. And I came across that greeting card today, which just made me smile and I was feeling so good. And there was that funny line which he have written saying, "Is it a last one?" Let me tell you, we are 3 siblings and I am the youngest one. So this was in a very sarcastic and funny manner saying that is it a last one, but it made me so happy. I was just laughing, reading to those messages and words, and I was like, the kindness goes long way. He have never thought while sending that card to my parents that someday his daughter is going to read that. And just imagine, I haven't came across this card in 30 years. Somehow it was just kept randomly in my old home. While working out, I just came across, I was like, what is this? I need to go and check. And let me tell you, this was not the only card. I came across many birthday cards which were sent to me as well from my distant family member, which I saw for the first time today. Maybe they have sent this card when I was too young, in my early age. I wasn't aware of it. In my consciousness, there wasn't something like this. Yes, the friends who have sent me cards, I still have them. But these cards were new to me, where I was just going through the messages that was written in the card. And you know, the beauty is, the message which was written in those cards still hold the significant value. It had such an uplifting message like, "We are so fortunate to have you, we are blessed to have you," and all the special thing that someone can say to other person was written in those cards. And today I was in a low energy, but you know, these cards just uplifted my energy. And I was thinking like, I need to record a podcast, but I wasn't finding that motivation, somewhere, because I was little low. But as I have came across this thing, it just inspired me to record and share this message with you. Just see how things are interconnected. Sometimes we don't know what impact our one gesture can make. It can just inspire and motivate someone after so many years. Like the way I'm saying, I came across the cards after 20 years, 30 years. When they have sent, they might not have thought that someday I will read them or I will acknowledge them. But their gesture has inspired me, has created some impact on me today as well after 30 years. The reason I'm sharing this with all of you is, you never know what your kind words or your messages. So one more thing, whatever I'm doing in this YouTube channel, podcast, or with anything that I'm working upon, I know that after many years down the line, I will be astonished that I have done all these things. That's how the things goes in the long run. You don't know what impact it will create in future, because when you are doing anything in the present, you don't know how it will turn out. You are just taking the consistent action and you are putting your heart and soul into whatever you are doing, just the way I am doing. I don't know how things will turn out, where it will lead me, and how things will unfold for me as well as for each one of you who is connected to this tribe. See, we don't know where this platform is gonna take us, how we all are gonna come together someday. Because I have this vision, I have this desire that someday we all come together in some event form or any which way. I don't know yet, because it's a very long vision of mine. But I am sure someday we will get this chance to interact and know each other in person. That's why I'm just creating this tribe, this community, where we inspire each other to move forward, to push each other beyond their limits, because sometimes we definitely need people and community to bring best out of us. That's why I am just being consistent and I'm just taking action whatever I'm guided to. If you ask me today, I don't have altogether an answer where things are headed, but one thing I know is I'm doing things with all my integrity and putting all my efforts and hard works into it. I don't know where things will turn out tomorrow. All I know is I'm doing it with best interest. Wherever universe is guiding me, I'm just taking an action. And you can do the same thing. Just start taking that consistent action. I want you to know one thing. Whenever someone start or do anything in their life, it starts with small. Before what used to happen, I just used to wait that, okay, I want something bigger. I want to do this, I want to do that. I always wanted to achieve big things in my life. I come from a small town, but I never had a small dreams. I am a dreamer, but more than dreams, it is a desire. These are the goals of mine to just, make it happen. And that's why I always felt like, no, I don't want to settle in my life. I never want to stop. I just want to keep on pushing and see what my limits are, because I see myself as limitless soul. And so are you. I'm not just saying that I am limitless. We all have limitless potential. It's just that sometimes we doubt and we come in our own way when we just hear from an external world that we cannot do. But today I want to say to each one of you, you can make anything happen that you are aspiring for. Don't let external situation or people or anything define you, because you are not defined by someone else's story. You are a creator and you have got all rights to create your own story. But you can only do that when you just push yourself, when you bring yourself out of comfort zone. That's how the magic happens. That's where you see like, okay, you were settling for less. And today I really want to say to each one of you, you are limitless. You have got everything that it takes to be successful. The only thing that you need to do is keep taking consistent action. Go and find out different ways which just inspires you to keep going. I will be always here bringing all the positivity and always cheering for all of you. Just the way I got inspired just reading to those messages. I'm hoping that listening to this episode you feel inspired too. Something ignited inside of me and I was just inspired to share this message with all of you. And trust me, back then sending a card costed a lot. But it was a gesture. It was that connectedness, happiness that people kept on doing. Today, the world is so connected that it just takes a second to send anyone a message. But today, we are just lost in our own world that we don't take that 1 minute to wish other person. I know we all are guilty, because this digital world like WhatsApp, Instagram has just made us so lost in our own world that we have forgotten that there are other people out there too who needs us. We as a human being always have the longing to be connected. This is your sign. If you were holding to send someone a message, go and send them a message. You don't know what impact it will create. You can even do the same in this comment section. I will be more than happy to read your comment and share my experience in return. Let's do this, because at times you don't know what a person is going through. And let me tell you one more true story. Many a times it happens that I am also going through a very low time, low days, because being a human, we all have emotion and we all have our thing. You don't know, but I have seen this personally and experienced this thing. Many a times I have seen some random message coming from your side have just uplifted my energy, have made my day too. Yes, I inspire you, but most of the time I have seen that you guys inspires me too, because that's how the energy reciprocate. What you give, you receive. So I am not the only one who is creating an impact. You guys sharing and commenting also create a big impact. I know most of you can be this souls like you don't like to comment. I understand most of you might not feel comfortable commenting, but you liking, you just being here, your presence makes a huge difference. So I'm truly grateful for your presence, for your comments, for your shares. Just you being you creates a big impact. Always know this thing, your presence makes a big difference, not just in my life, but everyone around you can see and sense that energy. That's why I always say, when you shine, everything around you just brightens up. That's why always keep on shining your light, no matter what. Just always be yourself, because you being yourself is what it takes to create a difference. So on a concluding note, I want to say you two things. Share the message if you feel like commenting or texting, whatever way and form you feel like. Just do it because you don't know what impact it will create. And second thing I want to say to all of you is be yourself. Never dim your light just to fit in and just to make other people happy, because you are not meant to fit in. You are meant to shine. Just shine your light. The right people will, maybe not today, tomorrow, they will find you when you are shining bright. Your light will attract them. Always know that. And let me know in the comment section below, what do you think about this episode? I'm looking forward to read your comment and connect with all of you. I'm looking forward to read your comment, so please do. And if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and be part of this beautiful tribe. Your presence truly matters and it means the world to me. Thanks a ton for being here. I'm looking forward to see you in my next episode, so stay tuned for that. I hope this episode was helpful to you some way or the other. Sending you lots of love and light. Signing off from my side. Until next time, keep shining bright. Bye bye.